Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. How you doing? I hope you're doing well today. Today we're going to be looking at the news reports that Prince Harry asked his mates to help with his book, and everybody turned around and said, no, I'm not doing it, not interested, see ya. So we're going to have a look into that. But before I begin, if you're new here, hi, hello, thank you very much for joining us. Please consider subscribing, leaving a like and sharing. To everybody who has been subscribed for a while, thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate you guys. Thanks for all your comments and support. It does mean a lot to us. We have a new thing called the Emotional Support Coven. That's £2.99 a month. You get access to members only live streams, members only videos and readings, and members only community posts and live chat. So yeah, that's £2.99 a month. We are a nice bunch, so consider that as well. So yes, without further ado, there's stuff in my description box down below about my social media, etc. So have a look down there. And yeah, let's have a look into Billy No Mates, Harry. So did Harry ask any friends? Is there any truth in this rumour? I'm going to use a different deck. Do you know what? I've just got this thing to use a different deck to ask if there's any truth in this rumour, and then how Harry feels about the rumour. So let's have a look. Is there any truth in the rumour? Show us the writing of this book. Okay, we've got the Chariot in reverse. So he's went clattering on in there. And he's thinking people will just go, oh, it's Prince Harry, I'm going to go straight away and give you permission to use my words. He hasn't got quite what he wanted. I don't believe for a second that this is just Harry. It'll be the ghostwriter and Meghan. It's not just going to be Prince Harry involved in this book. Meghan also carefully, like the word, curates her image online. You didn't see me roll my eyes there, and she likes to make sure everything's, you know, represented in a way to make maximum impact for her next career move. We have got it going in two directions, so I don't think people played ball here. What's crossing the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, so there's something that maybe his friends know, or people back in the UK know a little bit more about him and how he's treated certain people. Wouldn't have went down well. They think he may have well been cruel to, is it Catherine or the Queen? They think it's a disaster. I would say his friends just stayed away from him. They really just kind of walked away and just said, I don't want this. And he was quite shocked that people didn't want to know, be as involved as he wanted them to, because you have that tower energy, and it really speaks to, they don't want to be linked to such a disaster. Watch somebody burning his life down. I'm not adding to the fire with that. Then we have underneath the 10 of Pentacles. So people wanted to stay away from him because he's done something, it's either Catherine or the Queen, and trashed the royal family. So yeah, people's loyalties weren't with him. William, straight away. People didn't want to get in on his stuff because he feels like he's just, I think if they had mutual friends, it was absolutely not, we're not getting involved with this. I think their loyalty lies to the Queen, and he may well blame, when we pull out those cards, he may well blame those two. There is a fall from glory regarding this. So people just think, yeah, there we go, there's the Lovers. Childhood. Okay, so people are thinking, when there is truth to the rumour, he's going to have to focus a lot on his relationship with Meghan and children, because that's the only positives in this situation. The people thought there was a fall from, well, I say positives. What I mean by that is that's what he can write about in the book, because people did not want to work with him, because you've got the fall from glory, you've got him having negative experiences about his childhood, saying negative things about his childhood, and there's an over control, squeezing it to the point where you can't get anything more out of it. He really feels like pushed. I don't think it was as easy to get anyone to speak for him as it could have been, just judging from these cards. People were protective towards the royal family. People thought he was being bitter and hostile to William and Catherine. There's definitely a fall from grace energy there. What we're going to probably get in the book is stuff about what do you call him, his home life, but we're going to look into that further in a minute. And we're going to get a lot about his childhood and how terrible it was and how damaged he was by stuff. When we've got the Four of Pentacles, there is like there has been an element of control where things have just been out of it. So let's have a look and see. In the Tower, people didn't want to touch it. So straight away we have the Hierophant there, which what is how Harry views people not wanting to work with him, and he's blaming the monarchy straight away. He feels that pressure coming down on him. Nobody wanted to work with him. He found it very frustrating. He reached out to multiple people. People were going backwards and forwards with him, and nothing was set in stone. No deals were done. He found the very thing very frustrating. There was often third parties involved, which he also got annoyed about. What's known about the situation is the Ace of Wands. It's a new start. It's a new stick to beat people with. He feels passionate about his creative project, that kind of thing. What's underneath it is the Queen of Wands. There we have Megan. She is a Leo. That's a fire sign. The Queen of Wands is fire. Megan comes through as, yeah. Three of Swords. He found this experience to be very hurtful, to be honest. It's probably made him a little bit more bitter in writing this book. I know you can't get much more bitter than he is, but he has found this very, very difficult. There we have it. Nine of Wands in reverse. He feels battered and bruised by the whole situation. I think his ego got well blasted by it. Yeah, there's the Ten of Swords. He feels stabbed in the back, overdone. It's kind of come to an end for him. We have got the World in reverse. So he does feel a lot of pressure. Seven of Cups, disassociation, up in the air, not knowing things, almost a dreamlike state, a bit too much hedonism, if you know what I mean. And the Five of Swords, sneaky behavior revealed. Okay, so we do have him here. Again, Megan has more to do with the book than allegedly for entertainment purposes only is being publicized. She's definitely kind of curating it. With the Nine of Wands in reverse, he is feeling very sorry for himself. We have the Ten of Swords there. Again, this feels like he has been stabbed in the back, which is different, the kind of like the impression he's was trying to give about the book. You know, he's going to try and say things are all rosy when they're not. He feels like the world is pressing down on him. He feels a lot of pressure. He doesn't think he's getting a fair shot at it, even though there is a kind of completion around him. Definitely with the 10 and the World in reverse, there is a completion, and it's not going to be it's kind of coming through a negative phase in his life, but there's still some detachment. That tying in with the Six of Cups, he is very kind of not quite in the right mind about things. And then we have the Five of Swords in reverse. This is the sneakiness revealed. So I'm wondering, by the time that the book comes to be published, we will know a bit more tea about what has happened behind the scenes. Somebody may well leak stuff and show like the bad temperedness revealed. Some of the stuff in the book mightn't add up to what's actual fact. So this is very interesting. There is people not wanting to touch it, and there's people walking away from it. He's going to basically just tell us how wonderful his home life is and that kind of stuff. And people have not wanted to kind of get involved with him on a level that he wants to be involved with it. He sees it as striking out and starting something brilliant and new. Everyone just sees it as him having his tower moment. So he wants to start, but that's not technically what's happening. He's making a mess, as we all know. And that's what the cards are saying too. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if there's any readings you'd like me to do, or if there's any way you would interpret the cards that's a bit different to me. So yeah, let me know. And thank you very much for being here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone.